these so-called healthy products can actually be making you fat.
I didn't know because I was just going with what was being advertised, what was being touted as natural, healthy, low fat, low sugar. I knew no different.
47-year-old Melina McKay has been at war with her weight for decades.
As of high school, I would say I started getting bigger and bigger.
And escalated even more after having a baby.
I'd sort of put it off to being big boned, that sort of thing, but really, your bones are your bones. You really need to work on the outer shell.
It was a daily diet of bread, chocolate and cake that helped her tip the scales at 98 kilos.
I wanted to cut down on my bread eating because I knew that I was eating a fair bit of that, and so I'd have a muesli bar, the healthy, muesli bars. I'd eat low-fat yogurt, anything that was touted as low-fat, natural.
And that is where so many of us are fooled, believing if it's in the healthy food aisle, it must be good for you, right? Wrong, according to dietitians and co-authors of the Spoons for Thought diet book, Justine Hawke and Sally Johnson.
There's so many foods marketed to be healthy. They use lots of nutritional kind of jargon and catchphrases, things like real, natural, no added sugar, organic, but they're actually filled with ingredients that can really increase our weight.
They're healthy frauds, and the biggest culprit is sugar.
To make these products taste good, there can be a wide array of different sugars added into them. They may be very high in sodium or their salt content. They can have trans fats and obviously lots of additives and preservatives.
It was only when Melina discovered this simple secret did weight loss become easy.
I'm not going to count carbs. I'm not going to count fat. Nothing. I'm just going to cut down on sugar. I'm going to cut it down to 20 grams a day or 30 grams a day at max.
Natural sugars from fruit and honey were allowed, but she monitored everything else.
Anything touted basically as low fat or healthy for you or natural, I found loaded with sugar.
And after 12 months, she dropped 5 dress sizes.
After 98 kilos as a starting point, approximately, I got down to 65 last year. That was my goal.
There's just a saturation in the market of processed foods, and ultimately the fresher the food is, the better it's going to be for you.
We asked the experts to dish the dirt on some popular foods that aren't as sweet as they sound.
So let's start with breakfast. I mean, muesli can't be that bad.
Well, it sounds like a healthy choice, doesn't it? The trick with muesli is they will hide a lot of fat and sugar in there, particularly the toasted varieties. That bowl of muesli there, you might be surprised to hear, is actually the equivalent of eating 9 slices of bread.
As for morning tea, it's that harmless blueberry muffin with your coffee that could be doing all the damage.
If you think of it in another way, what we're actually doing to that cup of tea is really just adding in all these spoons of sugar and fat.
Okay, so a quiche isn't as healthy as a salad, of course, but surely it's better than, say, a pie or a pasty?
Sometimes not. A quiche contains a lot of fatty ingredients. When you think there's butter in the pastry, they'll use cream, cheese, bacon. Those spoons of fat really start to add up.
So a quiche is just as bad as a pie?
Often it is.
As for the trendy health drinks,
we need to be careful of the marketing, really. A lot of these drinks, particularly your coconut waters, vitamin waters, smoothies, juices, they're all marketed as healthy products, but they do contain a lot of sugar.
it was avoiding the sweet stuff that was the key to Melina's weight loss.
Sugar was my trigger for gaining fat. Not eating sugar was my trigger to losing it. So it's like an on-off switch.